might get better weather. Given it enough thought, really, how will it impact Wellington? Well, if it gets warmer, I have a theory that we might get more earthquakes.
Okay.
That's my thought.
Well, hopefully it'll get warmer, but I doubt it.
Well, I mean, it's a city with a pretty large harbour surrounding it, so I suppose in terms of ice caps melting and things like that, then we'll have a changing shoreline, but I don't really know enough about it really to say.
The Wellington region?
Yeah.
It won't impact us for a decent amount of years, I don't reckon. I think it'll impact other people before us, so we won't worry about that too much.
Probably quite negatively. Obviously we're all reclaimed land and stuff like that, so in the long term, sea level rise is pretty bad. In the short term though, sort of next couple of 100 years, I don't see a huge impact.
People will have to sort of do more in terms of, disposal of rubbish and all that thing, So that's what I think, yeah.
It will impact a lot. Yeah. So there is a study about like in 2050, between 2050 2070, Wellington, or practically New Zealand, is going to be like a subtropical area.
Well, I think it'll definitely have some form of impact. So I think it's probably certain that there is some form of climate change generated by human impacts. I think in the long term you'll see gradual change from simple things like if seawater rises, but the main thing which everyone seems to be debating on is weather-related events, so that whole idea that you'll get, different types of weather patterns. So you'd imagine potentially in the long run there'll be greater storm damage, for example.
I suppose we already have crazy enough weather as it is. It will probably only get worse, and then coastlines rising, and that could be a large issue. There's plenty of coastal regions that would be affected by that. I suppose it would also affect the salinity in the water and the fish populations and whatnot. That could have a damage on local economies.
Well, I think it will impact upon the Wellington region as it's impacting upon the whole world. So I think it's probably fairly narrow in terms of the question, but I know what you're leading to. Yeah. I mean, clearly.
Yeah.
I think the time when climate change was thought to be something that probably wouldn't happen, and the theories have gone. I think everybody just about now accepts that the climates are changing. Something has to be done.
That'll have a huge impact on our economy.
Oh my goodness gracious me, I don't know. If you ask me whether I think there is climate change, I could answer that, because I think it's definitely is changed since I first came to Wellington. Yeah. But I really don't know quite what the impact would be.
I'm not really too sure, to be honest. It's not really the biggest focus in my life, so something I don't really pay attention to all that often. It's not the biggest focus. I'm just kind of focused on university work and stuff like that. So I'm not too aware of what's exactly happening in regards to climate change.
I'm not really from Wellington, but if you see it all around in New Zealand, it's pretty hard, Climate change is like the sun burning, the gap in the ozone layer. It's not really good. It's not really good.